Now, the next one, I'm sure it's something you've been looking forward to. A little game called Rebel Cars is in production at the moment. And we have here with us today, Andros.
Right. Thank you. Okay. Wow, what a nice place. Thank you for having me here. Amazing place. I'm stunned, actually. So first of all, I would like to thank all the organizers, the VulCon team globally, and congratulations also Tyler, Claudio, and Antonio for their nice talk and speech. So I'm here to present Rebel Cars. Obviously, I'm a bit maniac when it comes to cars from very young age. It's a AAA. We're targeting AAA game racing quality experience, basically. But it's more than that. We feel we can clone what is happening in the automotive world inside a gaming experience. So moving forward, here's the pad. Okay, let me check. All right. So who we are, basically, it's a little bit small story I would like to say, because coming from a 20-year background when it comes to computer graphics animations, my company is Ixor, which is quite a famous company when it comes to 3D animation, Hollywood movies, and visual effects. And from that experience, we actually feel very confident that we can bring Rebel Cars to the public. So obviously, our partners, VulCon4, our main accelerator, helped us dramatically at the beginning. Jamie himself, everyone in the community really believing in the project. We have some news that I would like to present today. There are rumors that we're going to list on exchanges soon. DWF and CLS are among our market makers, so this is something very positive, big names. Also, we have Ether, which is a cloud-based GPU provider. So basically, you can play the game from any kind of device. So it's not a game only for those that need to spend $3,000, $3,000, $4,000 for a computer. You can play it from any device using pixel streaming technology. So these guys are actually worth to check out. So I'll stop to talk now, and let's watch a nice video combining cinematics, in-game material, and a lot of exciting videos that we have developed throughout the last 8 months that we started this journey. Thank you. Great. Okay. 1 minute. Okay, so what Rebel Cars offers, basically, I will say that imagine automotive world, what's happening. You buy cars, you can rent them, you can sell them, you can put them on auction. And the cars come in different kind of forms, different specs, even different units. Cars such as Ferraris or Lamborghinis or Paganis, they're not infinite amount of numbers. So we're cloning what is happening in real life to our game. So that actually has a meaningful reason why someone to purchase a NFT CGI car and bring it inside the game. So this is something which never been done before, and I'm actually very optimistic that people will understand the value behind the car economy. The next topic is about actual in-game experience. So we will have racing academy and career mode, people to be able to drive through different racetracks, experience different areas across the globe, and eventually participated in online racing competitions. Another topic which we introduced, it's called Turismo mode. And what is Turismo mode? So basically, let's say I would like to drive my beautiful vintage Selby Cobra in Monaco. How can we do that? Either I have to buy it and go in Monaco, or using VR, I can purchase the car. We're doing LiDAR scanning in particular locations across the globe with partners. So we're bringing that virtual touristic attraction to those who are not able to experience such locations. People from China, for example, won't be able to travel so easily to Europe and vice versa. So this is something unique. It's not exactly racing, but still is part of the automotive world. The last part is, of course, esports and betting. This is going to be quite big. I can only imagine what kind of chaos will happen when people race against each other and betting, and even outsiders and visitors bet on other racers. So this is something that is going to come in a later stage, but we do have plans to incorporate it in our ecosystem, Rebel Cars. Okay. So here, let me show you some. Yeah, it's good here. Okay, great. So as you can see, what you see here, it's in-game user interface. We have a sim rig later. After the talks, we can experience what you see here. So basically, we can see how our main menu is, how the race maps. And one important topic that I haven't talked to you about is the fact that people can own racetracks. So you have a percentage of a real racetrack, meaning imagine like a virtual estate, like real estate, which you own a particular piece of land, but this happens in a racetrack. So if users buy this racetrack in order to participate in races, you're actually getting rewards of that. So it's like an investment. It's not just you purchasing a racetrack to have access to it. You're gaining RC tokens based on the usage of this particular race map. One more area where it's quite interesting when it comes to the values of the cars. We're following what is the real value, today's value in reality of the cars, and we divide it by 100. And of course in RC tokens. So then users and collectors have an understanding of what they're buying without guessing. So those that are knowledgeable when it comes to cars, they will, of course, have an advantage, and they will be able to pick the best cars for the races and as collectors. You can see more of our user interface, our graphics in these slides, the race maps that we will incorporate in the game. Some are very famous ones, obviously, and some are imaginary racetracks. More user interface images. And this is where it comes to the Turismo mode. You can select virtually the Earth and pick which place you want to go and visit with your car and with your friends. Here's the juicy part. So obviously, we were the first project on Elysium Accelerator. we maxed out really fast, like in an hour. We did a launchpad. It went so fast that other chains actually couldn't keep up, but Elysium worked amazingly well. So as Jamie said before, we have some exchanges that are coming in the near future. I'm not allowed legally to say which ones are going to be, but of course there are some famous ones. And we are going to announce it as soon as officially announced also from the exchanges themselves. So the next is, of course, tokenomics. You can check our white paper and read about. And we have a live graph where Elysium integrated recently, so you can set these on Elysium DEX. And our pricing action is actually very, very healthy, things going well. Thank you for the community for all that and all the support and belief. And comparing Rebel Cars with other games, obviously we want to bring inside our game everything that is possible with, of course, solid production stages. So we have a lot of areas where games cannot deliver due to the lack of blockchain. We incorporated that, so we can actually provide that to the users. And here are some numbers to see in what kind of market we're talking about. Just one game title alone, Gran Turismo, made $4.8 billion. And that doesn't include any kind of NFTs, any kind of betting, no reselling of cars or race monetization on race maps. So we feel, especially how the growth of Web3 gaming and in general Web2 also gaming goes, we feel we're in a very good position. And I feel we have a very strong game engine, game physics, amazing graphics, and we can target and take a big portion of these big guys. Here are more graphs. I don't want to spend too much over the presentation. You can check that on our website, on our white paper. And a little bit of roadmap. So we're following a bit one step ahead, I will say. We have done our token launch, obviously. We have our in-game demo. You can check it out later behind the stage. And soon, as I said, we're listing on exchanges. We will reveal that in a few period of time. And down the road, our full functional game, multiplayer mode, and our betting will be integrated. Enjoy. Okay, I made it. I made it. Before I go, I want to again thank you, everyone. And we do have, after game physics with a steering wheel, monitors, and all that stuff. And we have a competition. The first 10 players, the fastest drivers, will get rewards. First place gets 2,500 RC tokens. It's equivalent of today's price, about 150 USDT. Second place, 1,500. Third place, 1,000. And for the safest driver, we might offer some sort of a KFC voucher or chicken or something. So those that don't feel super fast, don't worry, just drive safe, don't drink and drive, and enjoy. Thank you so much.